Autism, and today I have my producer Jake.
Hi, I'm the guy behind all the car wash videos.
And behind my videos too. So before we get to today's video, I know I've been pretty distant with you guys. The things have just been crazy with family stuff on the holidays, and there wasn't really anything for me to post or much, anyways. And I had a pretty big family, and they're not exactly quiet, I guess. But today, Jake is actually going to talk about his experience with autism and how he deals with it, apparently. So, I just want to say before you say anything, you don't have to tell us anything you don't want to, and you don't have to share anything if it's too personal, whatever you want to do, what you want to share between me, you, and the viewers. So, go ahead.
And I also have the editing power, so if I don't want anything to stay in there, it's gone.
Okay, just go ahead.
My name is Jake. I was diagnosed with autism, high functioning autism, when I was from first grade. You were diagnosed when you were 7, right?
Yeah, I was probably going into either first or second.
Mm-hmm. And well, I know that she's talked about her, being bullied in elementary school. I wasn't heavily bullied as she was.
But you're the complete opposite.
What?
You're the complete opposite of what I was.
Was it outgoing or?
Outgoing.
I guess that's true. I got through elementary school. It was a rough time. I was on an IEP plan, which definitely provided me with the assistance I needed with my disability. And then I went and that was elementary school. Kind of persisted. Middle school was hell on earth for me personally. And got into high school. When I got into high school, I went from being an extrovert, I guess, to being more of an introvert and just staying with like a select group of people in my circle, which was really all I needed in hindsight. Graduated class of 2021, the year after the pandemic. The pandemic lockdowns loosened just enough for us to have an in-person graduation.
If you guys remember that, it was literally hell on earth.
Well, I mean, there was a point in I gotta admit my grades weren't very high. I hated school, and except for the electives I got, which is one of them was video production. That's how I ended up with this channel. So I did that. I started my YouTube channel in 2017. I started it under my name, which is kind of what I circled back to now. And then I had a garbage truck channel, 909 Garbage Trucks, and that's originally what it was. It was originally Tech Trucks of Yucaipa, and then it was Yucaipa Area Refuse. And for my car wash videos, I had a separate channel called, it was called SoCal Car Wash and Travel Reviews. And then that eventually disappeared in the last year, and I'm got my channel to where it is now, and I helped start hers. Mm-hmm. So I went into video production. I also got my license when I was 19, but I started the training when I was 16. Had a large gap where I didn't practice.
Does your autism affect your speaking at all, or the way you think?
Definitely the way I think, and probably I have something called echolalia, which is how I'm so verbal. If I didn't have echolalia as part of my autism, I would be nonverbal. My brain basically pulls conversations from whether it's a video or this conversation or something, and that's how I became, I got my speaking ability that I have currently. It's also why I say dumb things, because sometimes I might say things and not realize what exactly they mean. You should know that.
How did you realize you had autism before you got diagnosed?
How did I realize?
Did anyone see signs of autism or whatever?
My parents knew about it because I was officially diagnosed in first grade, but I didn't figure that. I didn't really start to learn that until I think I was in middle school, I want to say, which was, for my area, was 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So I was saying earlier I got my license, and I know for some people on the autism spectrum, getting a license can be difficult, or driving can be stressful, depending on how our brains take it.
Well, definitely driving, because you're on an open road.
Huh?
Definitely driving would be kind of difficult for you with autism.
It was learning. It's second nature now, but yeah. And then I got my first job in 2022 with Suds Brothers Express Car Wash. Worked there for 2 years. Had my managers were truly it was truly a blessing that they were able to work with me and my autism. They didn't have an autistic employee prior to me, and they had opened in 2021, and I only came on in 22. I stayed there until July of 2024, and now I'm at Fast 5 Express. And that's where I'm at now, and I'm still learning to deal with social struggles. I've started learning like socialization in our very sensitive culture very late in life. Mm-hmm. So in that regard, I'm more of I'm kind of an infant in that regard, you could say. Understanding the social terms, because I didn't do a lot of socializing in high school when a lot of my peers did. So,
is there anyone else that was autistic like in your school years, or were you pretty much the only one?
If they were, I don't remember talking about it. I can't think of anyone that I knew that, or if they had autism, I didn't know. I knew a lot of people who had ADHD. It was very common for me to get amongst my friends. I have ADD. Which is ADHD without the hyperactive part, basically. And instead of me, getting hyper because I can't focus, I just kind of zone out more often than not.
I actually experienced that a few times. I think I was trying to talk to you while you were driving or something, and you zoned out because I
might have been focusing on driving, but that's also part of the ADD, attention deficit disorder.
Well, but you're not the only one out. I remember someone that I used to know. He did the same thing. He was zoned out when he was driving because he was focusing. Yeah.
I don't really talk about my disability up front as much as you do, which is why I'm glad that I helped start your channel, because to be honest, I know sometimes you struggle to talk about it, but you've been more outspoken with this channel about autism than I have. I've just helped put it together because that's my talent. Okay. It's technological.
So this is very much the end of it?
That's all I have to say. What about you?
Can't really think of anything to say at this moment.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that thank you for bringing me on your channel to talk about this experience, and hope we can have some other people.
Well, thanks for opening up about it.
Thank you.
Anyways, I guess that's it for today's channel. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one, and have a wonderful day. Mwah.